God bless you, everyone. This is Bobby. Welcome to Five for Life, 5 minutes to bless your life so that you can bless someone else. Just finished wrapping up worship at Bethel Gospel Assembly, and I just want to give you a word of encouragement about the season that we are in. You know, we're at that time of year where we're looking forward to saying the final goodbye to winter and looking forward to the warming temperatures, the greening trees, the budding flowers, the brighter and longer days. We're looking forward to this change in season, which represents a little bit of a relief and a little bit more freedom and enjoyment for us. But do you realize that it is at that point of the changing in seasons that we experience the most volatility in our atmosphere? It's at this time of year where the deadly and violent storms called tornadoes really wreak havoc. We just came out of a mini outbreak in the South, and we want to pray for all those in Mississippi and Alabama, and even those who are in the Carolinas who may have been touched by the recent storms that passed. But that's what happens during this time of year, at the change in seasons where cold air fights warm air. These huge thunderstorms build, creating hail and lightning and wind damage, flooding, and of course, tornadoes. And as I say so many times, and as I've heard people tell me, as in the natural, so in the spiritual, it is at that point in change in your life, when you're going from one season to the next, that you experience volatility, that the enemy would try to come in and steal your joy, discourage you, get you off course, get you off track, try to get you to believe lies instead of believing the truth. Listen and understand that it is in that moment that God is still God. And yes, we pray for all the agencies that are helping people rebuild their lives and rebuild their homes and get themselves back on their feet. And we thank God for all of the charitable organizations to which we can give and to which we can donate, that go out and do the work that we can't do. They go to the storm-struck cities and towns, and they meet the people and they help them. We need to pray for the insurance companies, that they would honor their word, and that they would be helpful to the folks who have been investing in them for so many years, so that they can rebuild their lives in this time of volatility. And we also need to pray for each other, because under the weight of a year long of a pandemic, many are struggling with where God has them and what He wants them to do. Many of us are losing loved ones and laying them to sleep, and we're struggling with sadness and grief. Many are dealing with depression and other kinds of mental illness as the enemy of our souls wars against our minds. And some of us are just distracted. We're having problems sleeping at night. We're having problems staying on task, and we're having problems just doing the things that we need to do because of the craziness and the volatility of these times. But remember, it is in those volatile seasons where God is about to do His greatest work in you. It is at this time of change, the time of change in your season, where God is about to bring things into fruition. Flowers are coming out. Greenery is coming out. There's going to be growth. There's going to be a change in your spiritual temperature. You will warm to the things of God. You will warm to His word. You will warm to what He's calling you to be. But you got to hang in there during the season. Don't be swayed by the tornadoes. Don't be thrown off course by the winds. Don't be discouraged by the flooding waters. The floods will not overtake you, the word says. God will be a shelter in the time of storm. But you've got to hold on to your faith. Not only hold on to it, do what Jude said. Build up your most holy faith. Build yourself up. Many of us are trying to get in shape for the summer. And we're working on the abs, and we're working on the biceps, and we're working on the legs so that we'll be presentable. Listen, build up your spirit, man, for this summer season that is coming. The time when the Christians will be exposed for who we really are, representatives of the King. Let's represent Him rightly. And build up your most holy faith. Strengthen your spirit, man. Feed Him more than you feed your flesh. Get back into the Word. Read and believe in faith. Worship from faith. And as we talked about today in church, worship from a place of victory, and expect God to bring forth every budding flower, every patch of green grass, every place that is brown and fruitless in your life. Let's expect Him to rain on our soil and bring forth that which He has planted, so that He might get glory and honor. A change in season is coming. It's going to be a little rocky, but stay with the Lord, and He will see you through to the summertime of your spiritual success. God bless you. Love you. Stay faithful. Stay encouraged. See you next time on Five for Life.